This is a video on how to find limits using 4 different mathematical tools. The first is substitution. Sometimes to find a limit as x approaches a certain value, the value can just be plugged into the function. For example, we have the limit as x goes to -1 of 3x squared minus 2x minus 1 over x squared plus 1. If we plug in -1, we can see that the limit would then be equal to 2. The second tool is factoring. Sometimes when a value is just plugged in, the function will be 0 or won't exist. For example, we have the limit as x goes to 5 of x squared plus 2x minus 35 over x squared minus 25. If we just plug in 5, we find that the bottom would be 0 and therefore the function wouldn't exist. However, if we factor the polynomials, we have common terms that cancel out. For example, we can take the top and factor it to make x plus 5 over x minus 5 over x plus 7. And then the bottom would be x minus 5 over x plus 5, so the x minus 5s would cancel out. Therefore, when plugging in 5, the limit would be equal to 6/5. The third type is conjugates. Like the previous example, there are other types of functions that would equal 0 or not exist if the value is just plugged in. Unfortunately, not all can be factored. Another option would be to use a conjugate to essentially rationalize the denominator of the function. For example, we have the limit as x goes to 1 of x minus 1 over the square root of x minus 1. We can multiply both the top and the bottom by the conjugate of the bottom, which would be x square root of x plus 1, and that would give us the square root of x plus 1, so when we plug in 1, we see that the limit would be 2. The fourth and final tool is graphing. In some cases, the only way to find a limit is to graph the function. For example, we have the limit as x goes to 1 from the right of the absolute value of x minus 1 over x minus 1. When we graph it, we see that it isn't defined at x equals 1, but when you plug in 2 and 3, it will make a straight line. So we know that from the right, the limit would be 1. In conclusion, substitution, factoring, conjugates, and graphing can all be used as tools to find the limit of a function as a certain value is approached. Thanks for watching.